Shocking news. Government of Nigeria and the government of APC have banned all Igbos, both home and abroad, to stop taking the title of Ezendi Igbo. Whether you are Ezendi Igbo in Lagos, you are Ezendi Igbo in Ghana, or you are Ezendi Igbo in America, the government of Nigeria have banned it. They have banned it and said they don't want to hear anything of such because of the shenanigans that is happening in Ghana right now. Let me read the headline here. Some people will say, how does it relate to Nigerian government? Let me read the headline. Southeast Traditional Rulers Council replaces Ezendi Igbo title for Igbo leaders abroad. So you are no more answering Ezendi Igbo. Rather, you answer Igbo leaders. Okay, coming to ask me now, how does it relate to Nigerian government? Southeast Traditional Rulers Council replaces. Who are Traditional Rulers Council in the Southeast? They are still the government of the day. Because your state governor now can elect and dethrone Igwes. That is what we see these days. When the Igwes have eaten the bone that are hung on their neck. So now they have become the tool of the government. And when they become the tool of the government of the Southeast, then who are the government of the Southeast, if not the zoo, if not the central, which is Abuja? Yes, because now they put them there, they are just stooges. In fact, they are not even stooges. They are just caretaker. Caretaker in the sense that they don't have the say of their own unless they hear from landlord. Don't forget that anybody who is a caretaker on a building where you are living, and you have a caretaker there, the caretaker don't have full right or authority to do some certain things unless the landlord permitted him to do that. So if I said that the Nigerian government have banned Igwe sheep, or rather Ezendi Igbo, anywhere in the world, then I am right. Yes, I am right. Because staff of office now are being given to the Igwes, Obas, and the rest of other ones by the same APC government, the same Nigerian government, through their stooges or their caretakers in the Southeast. So this is the current development. And as we read down, please, I would like you to express your feelings, your thoughts, your opinion at the comment section of this video. Let me not talk too much, Biko, because I don't complain, Biko. Okay, let's start afresh. Please, as you are watching, keep on liking, sharing, commenting, and keep subscribing. Southeast Traditional Rulers Council replaces Ezendi Igbo title for Igbo leaders abroad. Say no more Ezendi Igbo in Ghana, no more Ezendi Igbo in Guangzhou, and no more Ezendi Igbo in Malaysia. The Southeast Council of Traditional Rulers has abolished the title Ezendi Igbo for Igbo leaders outside Igbo land, introducing a new designation, Onyendu Ndi Igbo. In a communique signed by prominent monarchs, including Eze Isi Okeke and Igwe Nnaemeka Achebe, the council clarified that Eze is a sacred title reserved for only coronated traditional rulers within the Southeast. The decision aims to preserve the cultural sanctity of the title, which requires traditional rites, ancestral ceremonies, and governance over a kingdom. Igbo leaders in the diaspora are now mandated to adopt the new title in all official and public representations. While acknowledging the contributions of diaspora Igbo leaders in fostering unity, the council stressed that Ezendi Igbo was never a political or honorary title, but one deeply tied to Igbo heritage. Non-compliance with the directive will be viewed as defiance against traditional authority. The council urged diaspora leaders to embrace the change for cultural unity, stating this step was necessary to close this title beyond Nigeria because it safeguards our traditions from misuse and ensures respect for our sacred institutions. With all due respect, you that call yourself, you say your name na Igwe Nnaemeka Achebe and Igwe Sisi Okeke, with all due respect, I repeat, with all due respect to your office and to your age, waiting you people talk here is arrant nonsense. I repeat, waiting they talk here is arrant nonsense. Why do I say so? So you people can even quickly respond to what is happening in Ghana by changing the title. In other words, they have given you people money because there's nothing these people can do without money being involved. Nigerian government now have bribed you now or force you. It's either you make this pronouncement or they will take the staff of office from you. And then they come out. Igbo, wherever they are, have been there for many decades. And growing up, I see Igbo na Malaysia and Bangkok and Kozo. Then why is it? Okay, you are quick to reply about this, right? But you people, Nnameka Achebe and this one that say they are changing whatever traditional title are they, with all due respect, you old fools. I say this without no atom of regret or any kind of whatever you may call it. But these two guys have never for one day make mention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is in not even in their nose, which is in DSS. But quick to respond what is happening in Ghana. I didn't say what is happening in Ghana to our people is very good. But according to Igbo adage, in other words, charity begins at home. So because of this, what is happening in Ghana, because of misinformed, so that means tomorrow now, if Yorubas now begin this propaganda now against these leaders of Igbo now in diaspora, and they begin to do any, uproar now, you people can also come out and say, okay, we are not having any kind of challenges again. We cannot have Igbo again. No, Onyendo Igbo again, or Igbo leaders diaspora. Then you give it a different name. Because we all know that 98% of people who are championing this Igbophobia in Ghana, even the one of South Africa, Yorubas are also the one who championed that Igbophobia. The Igbophobia that is happening in Ghana as I'm talking to you now, 98% of them are being sponsored by the same Yoruba stars, by the same Yoruba boons, who said that they will never rest until Igbo go down. When Igbo want to exit, you people fought to say that everybody must remain one Nigeria. Now in that same one Nigeria, you do your bigotry, do it in Lagos, do it in Ogun, Abeokuta, almost all the whole southwest state. It is not enough. They carry it to South Africa. They instigated South Africa that time that they have Igbophobia. But now South Africa have already understand the reason why these people are doing this, because of hatred and jealousy. So if they start to integrate South Africa in group of numbers will invade them and beat them mercilessly. They stop doing it. Now they are challenging their attention now to Ghana. And Ghana is not informed. Or maybe the generation of Ghana now, they didn't tell them that people who make Ghana must go, chase them out of Lagos state because of the same thing they are doing to Igbos now. That Igbos are saying that Lagos is no man's land, which nobody have ever said that. Are you hearing me now? Look at it. Just look at it this way. They chase all the whole Ghanaians away. Name their bag, Ghana must go. And then occupy all their properties. That's exactly what they are planning to do on the Igbos. 92% or 95% of all the whole houses that have been inherited by Yorubas in the yesteryears when they do Ghana must go, my brother, they are all properties of foreigners. This is how they do. They will sell land to you tomorrow. They will make a campaign against you. And then they will begin to burn your properties, destroy you, do everything. Before it was Igbo must go by Lagospedia. And that account are being followed by Tunumbu's son, Tunumbu's daughter, Tunumbu's wife, Sanwo-Olu, Ambode, Fashola. Almost all the whole leaders in the southwest are following that account. Not him following them. They are following him. And saying, Igbos must go. And Igbos are still tomorrow making investment in that same area. And nobody cares to ask questions. If this guy followed these people, would have said, okay, he want to remain relevant. But these people followed back. That means the person that is behind that account of Lagospedia is a top man in the society in Lagos State. He's top man in politics. He's a big shot in Lagos and in Abuja. Well, what happened to the Igbos? After that safety, today Igbos are still investing. My prayer is that I never want my people to fail, but it gets where it go reach now. We begin to pray for all of them to fail, so that these people will do Igbos must go the same way they do Ghana must go. It is getting too much. Just the open mouth, they shake body now. Our people now don't go. Begin to say, hey, no more Igbos, no more Igbo in diaspora. Then it's only being reserved. It's only being reserved. The same people who are busy in our localities, committing all manner of crimes, engaging in kidnapping. Said I'm IPOB, DSS abịaburu egbuo ya. These are the same people who is making this decision now that, oh my goodness, what happened to our people? How do we get to this point? I ask again, how do we get to this point? That we allow people who are supposed to be our servants to decide what happens in our own land now. The same thing when each time they want to choose another Igbo President General, you will see all the whole, both Fulani Kabas, Yorubas are showing interest on who becomes another Igbo President. But when they are doing their own Arewa, Omieji, Alakato, Bredat, McBain, and the rest of them, when they are doing their own election or whatever to choose a king, you can never see any man there. Not even to have anything. Even if you comment online, my brother, they will follow you bomber to bomber. In fact, they will even tell DSS to trace you and arrest you because you make an ordinary comment. Igbo, I weep for my people. Holy. I said what? I weep for my people. A lot of people are supporting this idea. Well, I am not against anybody or said you want to become Igwe or Igbo na Buruburu, whatever you want to choose. If you want to become Igbo, my brother, go back home, do the necessary things. If you get the, what would I call it? If you qualify to carry the title of Igbo in which country, wherever you find yourself, then fine and good, so be it. But this one that they will go on the diaspora, no any Igwe there, nothing, nobody, no even any traditional rights, and you begin to answer Igbo simply because you have money. And you feel you can just buy the title and begin to convey yourself as Igbo. It is not done that way. I myself, personally, I don't support it. But my only concern and where I'm worried is the fast and quick response of these people. But the same people have never fast and quick response for over 4 years, going to 5 years. Mazen Namdekan was in detention. And Chebe, Emeka Achebe, Igbo of Onitsha, never said one day at least, release Mazen Namdekan. Tulumbu go to Lagos State. And this man, gay man, go give Tulumbu, which kind of title they give him? The gay man go give him title. Not even for once, not even at least, Egbomi, how far about Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody even raised the matter. All of them went into hiding. But now you are quick now because they shake you. Igbo, it don't reach a time where we will define this our region. It don't reach where we will define this our tribe. A lot of people need to be excluded from this tribe. I repeat, a lot of people, whether you are old or young, need to be excluded. Just come out. We don't need you. In fact, go and find your own country. Because we are not behaving the way we're supposed to behave. One of the oldest tribe, and then people who just mandated Gen Z generation now begin to shake your leg, and you begin to shake. Look at Tulumbu to show you that he's a politician to the core. No matter what's happening in the country, no concern him. I am not supporting the killing, so I beg, don't get my word twisted. But to show you that he is a devil politician. Whatever people are dying today, Wokem is flying, even going to St. Lucia, giving them scholarship. When the people in his home, in his own country, never even eat 1 square meal a day. But he's go out there, giving country, don't even need him a scholarship. Simply because the country arrested his goods. I want them to release it. Then they strike a deal. You must do something for my family, for my country. And this man, gay man, can't give them scholarship. Nobody understand what Tulumbu did. They seized a goods that worth over $3.5 billion. Ntu ana-akpọ. Coke ana-akpọ nwoke man nwatoro. Use St. Lucia there. That one is maybe their bunk now or their arrival point. They cut it. 1 week they used cut. I mean they do that raid and bust the illegal coke. On Ogadon, he don't prepare, don't carry in visa saying they get St. Lucia for 8 days. He go that there for 8 days, strike deal. The next one we hear is that they don't give him a kingship, always a knight. From there now we don't hear say you don't give them scholarship. From which money? From government money, but now in business they arrested. So for them to release the business, you need to make a deal with them, and that is how he offered them a scholarship. Nobody understand what that guy went there to do. But we are on media. We know, we see, we hear, and we verify. Anyway, let us take some few comments before we round up this show. Somebody will say, "Nah, I talk too much." I don't even understand how I talk too much. Try to analyze this. Or maybe you like for me to be always reading. What is the need now if I cannot talk? You say I talk too much. Okay. Oh. Patoranki said a wise decision by the council, which is also a well thought out move to address the growing tension in Ghana. I hope this doses the situation. Prince Ajonwa Ndukwe said this decision is long overdue. Long live traditional monarchical institute. Long live Igbo race. Uche Chikezie Gerard said welcome development Onyendu Ndi Igbo. Okay. Ibe Emeka said a nice one. Oh, this is exactly what I have been saying since. You cannot be king in abroad while in your homeland you are under the real king of your town. Onyendu Ndi Igbo title, Onyendu Ndi Igbo title is okay. Okay, Onyendu Ndi Igbo, okay. Alaba said, please, it should be implemented effectively. They are the instruments of, they are the instruments to organize Ndi Igbo. Okay, Christopher Eke said, now that you Ezes are waking up. Okay, they are waking up because they revised this one. I don't even understand my people say, and I don't understand the lyrics on this. Anyway, let us just end it here. Happy Friday to you all. Don't forget, on the comment section of this video, congratulations to Mazen Namdekano, congratulations to Simon Ekpa, congratulations to Ngozi Orebeze, and you too that is doing congratulations. I say to you, congratulations to you for being alive today and for seeing another Friday. It shall be well with you. Have a nice day and may good Lord continue to guide, protect, and see us through. Kemesiano. Oh yeah, now let's go there.